Hey, what's going on, guys? Doing here representing WGD. Well, god damn. Today we're going to be taking a look at the ENOVAP. You can see right there, the ENOVAP, okay, kit. Right now, this is pretty different. I've never come across this one before. It's just made in designed in Paris. Okay, this is a kit, right, that has 2 pods, okay, in it, right? And it's not what you expect. Now, I'm not gonna say no more, okay? I'm gonna say everything else down below, okay? Then we're gonna go back up top, vape it, give you guys my thoughts, and yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn! So here is the box itself, ENOVAP. I've got it in the black edition. Okay, the first smart e-cig designed in Paris, okay, and it's got an award and whatnot. Okay, more information here which we'll see. Now on the back it does tell you about an app and it's got Bluetooth on it. We'll get more to that soon, okay? Yeah, so in the box you can see your mod itself, okay? You got a guide, user manual, spare mouthpiece, and USB, okay, everything in here. And also in here you do get a cover case, which is right here, okay. There you go. So here is the device itself. It is a weird shape and weird take to it compared to what you normally see in general, okay. So size, zinc aluminium, okay, zinc alloy aluminium. Here's your cover case. It's a 3M stick on this side and it's got the flap here, and you can see on the insides it's everything's here itself, okay, and it's a magnet just here, so it'll close up. Now you do have your metal drip tip here, which I'm going to take a slight closer look into. There you go. Okay, metal drip tip, okay, and it is 810. You do get the spare one in there, which is plastic, okay, very nice, clips into place, very nice. This is your airflow control right here, so it is restricted as at the moment, and you can adjust it. It's fully down, that's fully open, okay. It's a locking system to take the pod out. There's your fire button, and that's pretty much it, okay. At the bottom you do have a USB, okay, port. I'd say for update firmware not to charge it, because this is actually have an 18650 single battery, 18650. So you just pull it here, okay, and there's your battery indication here, so negative. Oh, so that goes in, okay, push that in, that clips in, nice. You can see at the bottom it clips in there, very nice, okay. And to take the pod out, you just simply unlock it and it will pull, yeah. Clip that back in, that goes in, that ain't moving now. Let's pull that over, that goes over. Now you can see your pods here, yeah. So what we'll do is I'll just take a slight closer look at this. There you go. Now this is a very interesting one, okay. Now there's 2 signs here, one that says N and then one that doesn't say N on it, okay. It's just a drop, okay, it looks like a water drop. Now 2 pods, you're looking at a 0.6, okay, in them, 2 mil juice capacity. You can take them out separately. There's your fill ports in there, yeah. It shows you your indication there as well as there, okay. All you do is you just wiggle, pull it out, there's your coil itself, okay, yeah, and this will push back in, okay. Now these signs are important, reason being you want to know what liquid you put in there. So the N is nicotine. So let's say for example this one, okay, this one has basically a high nicotine of blueberry, okay, in here, and this one in here has a 0 milligram of strawberry, okay, in this one, yeah. So you just make sure you put your, for the N is for your nicotine, okay, so high nicotine in there, whatever nicotine you want, and a 0 in there, okay, or less. You want a 0 in that one, okay. We'll get to more of that in a moment, yeah, which is pretty interesting, okay. And there's your pins just there to make a connection in there, okay, and no problems with it, like, you know, other pods that just leak a little bit to seep out a bit of residue just down there, but no problems with that one. So that slides into place because you can see the grooves just here. So that slides into place, that clips in, lock it, that ain't coming out now, okay. And you can see your window there. So just to remember again, let's just unlock it. You know which one's your nicotine, okay. Your nicotine's on your right and your zero's on your left, Okay, click that in, there you go. Now 5 clicks, there's your fire button there. Let's turn this on, ENOVAP. There you go. Now normally you'll see in wattage normally on any mod, okay, you like say from 5 to whatever 100 watts for example. Okay, but this is this settings, as you can see, is your hit control. Okay, so as you see, is hit control there, milligram. Okay, I've got it in 5. It shows the nicotine. There you go. There's my hit. There's my battery indication. Yeah. Now, if I just hit it now, you can see. Obviously, you can see how long it's taken. Now, if I go up, now it goes in nicotine. I'm pressing the middle button now. Okay, you up, down, and your other function button. Okay, so if I go up, basically what that's doing is, let's say 7.5. I'm using 7.5 of nicotine of this, but it's still getting flavor from this. So you'll get whatever you're getting from there, much nicotine, but you're getting your zero, your flavor from there. So it's you're gonna have 2 flavors coming out as one. Okay. If you want to lower your nicotine, obviously you go lower. So it's gonna use a bit less of this and a little bit more of this. Okay. If you want to go higher, obviously when you go higher you're going to use a lot more nicotine, a bit less of this. You're still going to get flavor same way, yeah, both of them. And you can go up obviously to 15, which will be purely this and less of this now. Do you know what I mean? So the higher, the more you'll get from the more nicotine and whatnot. Now if I press the middle button, okay, you got your percentage there for your hit, right? For your vapor, you can have 50% of it. It's up to you. You can turn it up if you want more percentage of it. I'll leave mine on 50. Okay, press the function button. Now it says hold the middle button to enter settings. Press and hold the middle button. Now you do have auto mode, hit control, which I'm in at the moment, and flavor mix. I'll show you the flavor mix. Click there, go down, press the middle button. Now it says left pod. Okay, so left pod I want about 15, or it's entirely up to you how much you want from the left pod, which is the 0. Okay, so let's say I'll put it to 15 because I've been happy with that. Press the middle button again, it shows the right. I don't want as much nicotine from this. Let's say if I wanted a bit of, like a little bit more, put 4. Press the middle button again. It shows obviously your ohms for each one, 0.62. Okay, press the middle button again, it goes back to there. Now if you want to go back to the actual main screen, you press and hold because you're in the flavor mix. Now it shows you the flavor mix, yeah. So at the moment it says 65-35. If I go press down, yeah, it's so 70-30, which is 70 VG, 70 from that side, 30 from that side. Okay, right, 75-25 and so on. You can get thicker. Okay, 90-10, 95, 100 to 0. So you're pure of the left and none of the right. Okay, and you couldn't do it in the opposite. As soon as you get to 50, about 50-50s, and you go down, it's the opposite now, so you're going to get more of the right than the left, which is pretty different. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and so on, exactly the same. I'll leave mine at 50-50. Okay, I prefer myself in the other one, so let me just press. You can go vapor, same situation. You can do amount of vapor. Okay, hold the middle button. If I press and hold that, it'll take me straight back there. Okay, so I want to use, let's say, I use 4% of the nicotine, and from that, and obviously from there. Okay, now what's also different is, let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, there you go. Now, with this being Bluetooth, normally when you turn it on, it tells you enter Bluetooth, so it'll find a device. You've got to basically set your location as well. Okay, now normally when you go straight on the app, it tells you like, or are you smoking but quitting, or are you vaping and smoking at the same time, or you don't smoke. Well, I don't smoke no more, obviously, so I'll put that. You aren't smoking, that's great, cool. So you set up your profile and whatnot, yeah. Turning my ENOVAP on and off. There's so many different tutorials you can do in there. Check your tutorials. Okay, you can get notifications as well to keep you up. This is like a tally chart of This is definitely for smokers, yeah. This is like a tally chart to keep you up on everything else. So with mine not being on now, so I've turned my devices on. So if I just press search, okay, it'll search for it. When it searches, it'll flash the Bluetooth sign normally there. Now it's seen mine, okay, I'll just connect. Now it's flashing, okay, which you won't be able to see right here at the moment. Recovery vapes, cool. Nicotine step down program, it shows you different programs and whatnot. I'm happy with everything else. Yeah, now if I go to this last one, which is a bar chart, yeah, your metrics basically, days, okay. So it shows you for each day of the month, okay, how much you're using. If I press this fire button now, let me just close this. If I press this fire button now, it shows 4 vapes I've done there, yeah. My nicotine average is 5 milligram. Saturday is today, okay, 2020, right there. If I press it now, press and hold, it just showed I've done another one there. It shows how much I've done for today. I can do it in days, weeks, okay, shows you weeks. I can do it in months as well, okay, which is probably good, do you know what I mean? Definitely for the smokers, because you want to know. It'd be nice to know. Well, some people use it, some people don't. It'd be nice to know how much stopping a day, because this might give you a little bit of a boost, like, oh, I'm doing well here, do you know what I mean? My target could be wherever, could be like, let's see what happens in like 2 months time. Like, look at November, for example, yeah, 19, that shot up really high, near the 60. Today pretty much is low. I'm just testing it. If I take a vape again now, if I just go on days, yeah, it's just updated itself straight away. 6 vapes. It'll keep updating itself. There you go. I think this is pretty cool. With this, with having Bluetooth on there, you can't go wrong. Okay, but yeah, you've got the gist of the app itself. It's a very different kit. Okay, it's different. It is big in the hands. It's very comfortable. I'll say that. Thumb fire, not suppose I'd say trigger finger, because it's perfect. Your trigger finger's perfect in the hands, and you can vape. Okay, actually, saying that, I'd say thumb fire, because the way this is positioned. Okay, it's not like it's centered. Okay, yeah, but yeah, it's different, man. It's different. You can do so many things and just have a play about on what you want for this. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And do you know what? That's pretty much it for the device, as much as you can say. Let's go back up top. Let's vape this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. So yes, that was the ENOVAP vaporizer by ENOVAP. Okay. So yeah, I've got this in 4 milligram at the moment. Okay, like I said, I got the blueberry and strawberry. The blueberry is the high nicotine, okay, and the strawberry is 0. I think I've put like 12 milligram in a way, in a sense. I don't vape no more than 3. I vape nic salts, but with me changing the nicotine strength on here, I won't get as much. Okay, so I've got it in 4. Airflow, I'll put it on fully open. Let's have a vape. And I'll put it in restricted mode now, just to close off the airflow. Hey, do you know what? Me experiencing this is innovative. ENOVAP, that's probably why they called it ENOVAP, maybe, because it's innovative. I don't know. It's 2 different words. Okay, so first of all, the design is different for me. It's different to see. Do you know what I mean? It's a very weird looking design, but it's different. Okay, very different. But it looks nice because it's a clean look. It's not too much going on. It's not really out there in your face. Do you know what I mean? It's more well, the design, the look of it is discreet. Obviously the size, you can tell, maybe like mobile phone size, maybe, I don't know. Actually my mobile phone's a bit bigger, but do you know what I mean? Anyway, now fire button, very smooth, clicky. Okay, you got your locking system there, which is good. Okay, so you know the pod is not coming out. Okay, no matter what. Your airflow, you can just slide it. Okay, so bottom is fully open, top is restricted. You can put it halfway ish if it's still restricted. So you only got two options. Okay, spare drip tip in there, that's a plus. You got your cover case, which you do get separately in a box, which is a bonus as well. You know it's protected, okay, magnetic, you can't go wrong with it. The screen does turn off, the screen does go off when it's closed. When you actually open it, the screen comes on. You'll see the screen come on. And it's hard to see on here. Okay, two pods like this, having a high nicotine strength in there with the sign it shows you above, okay, on the pod. And then the zero, that's different. I like this, how that works, okay, because you have best of both worlds. Do you know what I mean? Let's say someone wanted like two liquids, they'd have to mix it in one and all that sort of stuff, which you have two separate pods where you can have a high nicotine and a zero in that one. If you choose to have more nicotine, if you feel like it, then you can bump it up, okay? You can bump it up. The maximum you can bump it up is 15. Like I said, I showed down earlier, okay? I can put mine back to, I'll put it on 5. So that's I like that situation of that. It is 2 ml juice capacity. You can't go wrong, do you know what I mean? Obviously you can get a deal from any shop and just fill them. You can't go wrong. And this will probably last you, do you know what I mean? This will last you. Okay, I like how you got the flavour mix as well. If someone wants to mess about with it, sort of thing, have a flavour mix. I think, oh, I might try a 70/30, see what it's like, do you know what I mean? I want a little bit, I want good flavour, I might try a thicker, more dense, okay? 70/30, there you go. Let's say for example, if I just try it now, if I press and hold, got a flavour mix, and I'll try, oh, my button got stuck then. I don't want 30, 70. 70/30, if we're around, okay? I'm definitely getting it 70/30. Now if I tried it on the opposite, it's 30/70. Slight difference. But I'm getting the flavour. Definitely flavourful. Okay, definitely flavourful. Now if I just try, let me just go back to me hit control, because I like that one. There you go, I'm happy with that. And obviously as you go up in your milligram, you will know the difference. You are getting more than the other, okay? The higher you go, the more nicotine you'll get compared to the other, okay? And also with the Bluetooth situation, to keep up to date on how much you've had a day, you could also put that in comparison where compared to cigarettes, do you know what I mean? Let's say today a normal deck of 20 deck or something, let's say 20 £10, sorry, £10 pretty much, yeah, right? You think of 5 days, that's £50 already, do you know what I mean? And you spend, you get this device for example, and then you have your high nicotine and your low nicotine, and then that's the day you're stopping. You are stopping smoking from today with this new device, okay, for example, yeah? And literally, let's say give it about a week in or two, and you add that up comparison to how much you spend a day in 20 deck, you've saved a lot of money, do you know what I mean? And that's not just this, it's just that, just in general with vaping, do you know what I mean? But this is different, this is very different, okay? It is comfortable in the hand as well, definitely comfortable in the hand. Can't fault it, do you know what I mean? The cons, I don't know. The cons, I'd say that the buttons are clicky, yeah? But sometimes, even if you're not pressing as hard, they do tend to stick in, so you have to try and push it back out, okay? I get the idea of having it flush. I'd probably have it just protrude out a little bit, so you know they're not gonna stick, the buttons not gonna stick, okay? I'd have them protrude out a little bit. That's what I would do, okay? And with it being 18650 as well, the size, and I probably could understand of having 2 pods, and you got your battery, you got the chip, whatever they're using, okay, to fit in all there and make it as compact as possible for this style. Okay, this is definitely for the smokers. I mean, even vapors in general, yes, do you know what I mean? All power to you, you can have this. I'd say definitely for smokers, definitely for smokers. Okay, now the price points, that could be another, it could be a pro and con, it depends. It's subjective, okay, because their website is different, obviously, it's in euros, so their normal white edition is 129, the black edition is 139, okay. Now, obviously you can get accessories of different covers, that's just another accessory sort of thing, that's just something else, 15.90. But you are looking between general price, you're looking between 90 to 110 now in English pounds, okay, 90 to 110. Now the reason being that's subjective. There's some people out there that will spend the money of that, but let's say if it was just a general shop, it depends where you are. Let's say where I am from, yeah, right. So if this was in the shop, this would not sell. They'd like the idea, the customers would love the idea, but not much people sell it because of the price, okay. That's not me saying bring down the price, okay, I'm just saying that in general, okay. The whole aesthetics and what you can do with this is good for smokers, but the price is expensive if it was in a general shop, okay, general shop. So that'll be the debate of getting it or not, unless someone can afford it, okay, and think, you know what, I'm gonna spend that. I can probably get the point of it being that price. So let's say you could spend that, yeah. Let's say the 90 to 110 is within, like, let's say 2 weeks. Well, yes, pretty much, let's say 2 weeks roughly, okay? And then 2 weeks of spending this, and then you can probably get your pods as well, which would probably be cheap, and then your liquid. That you still saved a little money, do you know what I mean? So you see what I'm saying? It's kind of, there's both ways you could go, there's some ways you could go about it, you know what I mean? It's very debatable, but it is a good kit, it's a good kit. I can't fault it. Besides, obviously, the buttons being nitpicky. Okay, that's just me. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. Pleased with this one. I'm happy with this. Do you know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, at least you know the in and outs of everything and whatnot. So other than that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a subscribe. Okay, thumbs up. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments so I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, God damn. Peace.